I'm extremely upset on DWAC. Trading it yesterday around 13 to 16, and then I stopped for the day. I ended up finding out later it was relating to news with Trump, and then next thing you know, it's taking off after hours or even later in the day. So, huge move here. Definitely a big story to tell. Similar to GME, just taking off. I actually bought 10 shares right here at 92 just to ride this momentum, but I wasn't filled. It just skipped my order for some reason. I'm using TD Ameritrade on my second account and totally skipped my order here. Not sure what happened there, and so I missed this entire climb here. Really unfortunate. Would have been a solid entry here. I was going for the break of 100, but wanted to get in on that dip. Really unfortunate. I'm super pissed about that, to be honest with you. That definitely would have put me up a pretty good amount in my account already. That sucks. I also tried to trade PHUN pre-market here. PHUN was making a similar move. It was climbing. I was looking at it from 6, I believe, and then it went all the way to 750. It's kind of a slow mover, kind of choppy. A lot of volume in that one, similar to TWAC. Oh wait, DWAC, my bad. So, really unfortunate, but it had this huge rug pull here, like a crazy drop, and I was gonna buy that dip, which I bought in on this candle here on the red one, my TD Ameritrade account, but I just wasn't filled. It just completely skipped my order. I made sure it was beneath my order, but I don't know. Insane move today with this one. I'm curious to see if this one's gonna do another rug pull or what this is gonna do. It's just going like it's going off right now. This one's insane. I still don't think it's as fast as GME, because GME was moving like a lot at a time. It was moving quick. This one's, I mean, it's making a similar rip. There's no doubt about it for sure. But for some reason, I still feel that GME was a lot quicker. But for sure, this is, a similar situation because so many people are focused on this one right now. It's a huge deal. So market just open. I'm curious to see if this is just gonna tank. I don't want to see that. Yeah, see my order right now. I guess all my shares to buy at 92 were just canceled right now. I just got the notification for some reason. Hold up, PHUN's taking off here too. Completely missed PHUN. Should have bought this one for sure. I was trying to focus it on my other account. Okay, so let's see where we can get in here. Huge seller at 10 right there. Curious to see if this is gonna pull back. It has similar news. Want to go for the break of 10. That's a huge. I feel like I'm chopping really bad right now. It seems like my whole system's really laggy. So PHUN just completely missed his move. I'm not sure what was going on. I felt like this whole thing was stuttering or was really choppy, so I completely missed his move. I was also focusing on DWAC on my other account, trying to buy some shares. I wasn't filled though, again at 29, so Not sure if there's something wrong with TD Ameritrade, but everything's just taking off right now. I'm assuming there's so much volatility in the market that, you know, it's just not happening. So this is insane. Crazy day, crazy Friday for sure. So PHUN. This is the one that I can't actually take a trade on, which should have taken my entry anywhere in the beginning. Really, if I even held pre-market, if I got filled pre-market, I was actually trading around this level here. If I got filled pre-market, that would have been solid, but CRTD is also moving. CRTD. Not sure what's going on with this one as well, but this one's taking off too. Let's check out CRTD news. Another social media stock. There's so many of them halting right now. Jesus, there's another one getting halted. There's so many of them getting halted right now. Insane. GROM. Another one. That's insane, man. How crazy. So we still got DWACW as well as DWACU. Let's check what this one's doing. This one's halted going down actually. Wow, that's insane. Wow. 143 to 53. That's insane. Not sure what happened here on this one. That's actually kind of scary. That's a huge drop. OCUL's also going up. This is not really moving though. I can't type. I'm getting so nervous here. Dang. I gotta pull up my chat here. Wow, what a crazy day today, guys. Like, for sure, there's no doubt. I've been up since 4 a.m. watching this stuff. I tried to take a trade pre-market. I couldn't get filled, like I mentioned several times. I don't know. It sucks that I couldn't get filled on anything. I tried to get several shares in on anything, but I couldn't get filled. PHUN, I've been watching it since, I don't know, 6 or 5. Yeah, about this time over here. I've been watching it on a steady climb, but I felt it was too extended. I wanted to pull back, so I don't know. I got my pullback here, but I didn't take my entry. I wasn't paying attention to it, but now this one's extremely volatile. It's going to open here pretty soon in about another minute. DAT's popping on the scan here as well. 10-cent spreads. They're so whippy. Everything's just going insane right now. I don't know which one to trade. GROM is the lower price as well. DWAC, this one's going to resume here. Resuming at 55. 10-minute resumption is what it's looking like. So let's go to PHUN. PHUN should resume here as well. About 40 seconds. DWAC warrants are actually going higher as well. So this is crazy. I'm curious to see how high this one goes. I'm just curious as to why DWACU dropped like that. That's kind of crazy. 140 all the way to 53. Okay, so here's PHUN about to resume here. I'm gonna buy in here. 1175. Definitely not a good move. So there's $200 gone right there. Oh wow. So immediately loss of $200. Risky trade there, but quick pop through 12 and then all the way flash back down. So see if we can get in again for take another trade here. So definitely should have held my position. I was down pretty good amount for sure, but I'm surprised with my loss, $200. That's nothing. And look at that, right into another halt. So definitely should have held my position. Took a loss on that while it's, you know, going up. So I definitely, you know, maxed out on my stop loss here. I'm kind of curious as to where I got filled, but I'm not going to check. I'd have to check that after stream because it's going to show some information. Oh, man. I definitely wasn't filled at 75, though. There's no way. So if I was filled at 75, it'd be a bigger loss, I think. That's a 73-cent loss. So that's all right. We can take that. It's whatever. GROM also going to resume here pretty soon. 20 seconds. Oh, that's really unfortunate on PHUN. And that's because it got halted again. It was just so whippy. I bought the dip, I felt, but obviously it dropped a little further. As soon as I seen it drop to 11, I just hesitated and I pulled out. I wasn't gonna get in on a huge drop there all the way back to 9 or something. So GROM is not resuming yet. Warrants are pulling back. CRTD just opened here. So it kind of sucks, guys. Everything's shooting up today. Everything's taking off, and I'm down 200 on the day. Definitely didn't manage my risk. I'm just going with it. Just trying to take some FOMO plays, most likely. I'm fine, honestly, with taking these losses. I shouldn't be, because it's obviously breaking all my rules here. But I'm feeling a lot of FOMO right now, missing all this stuff, and that's definitely influencing my trades today. Because I'm seeing all these things. Wasn't filled on PHUN to start. Wasn't filled on DWAC, you know, pre-market twice. So, you know, I'm really feeling FOMO here, and I know exactly what I'm doing in terms of, you know, trading on my emotions. But I don't know. I just I'm okay with the loss today, and I shouldn't be. CRTD here. Potential entry for the break of the 5-minute high as well. 10-minute high. I'm gonna so I can't even buy this one. Wow, that's insane. That's weird. I actually gotta talk to my broker about that. Because normally I'd be able to trade this on margin, but I guess my margin's disabled. I'm not really sure what's going on here. That's weird. It's only 714. I can understand 1,000 shares at 714, but why can't I trade this one with 300? I'm able to trade the $12 stock here with 300, but I'm not able to trade the 714. Unless my broker's just, I don't know. I mean, they kind of saved me here, obviously. I would have took a fat L again, but unless they're just restricting all the accounts today, I'm not sure what's going on. So PHUN, going back to this one. See when this one resumes, 37, so it should resume here in about another minute. DWAC, back to this one. Still halted. I wonder how long this one's going to be halted. DATS. Nice bounce on DATS there. Let's go back to PHUN. This one's going to resume here in about 30 seconds. PHUN's about to resume here in 10 seconds, so I'm curious to see whether I can even trade it. If I wasn't able to trade CRTD for some reason, why would I not be able to trade PHUN? I honestly feel like something's going on with my brokerage. I'm not really sure. I'm about to contact them about it, but that's gonna kind of suck because then I can't even make back this $200 loss, you know, or I can't even have the potential to make it back if I'm restricted to just cash. I mean, the whole point of the small account for me was using the margin so I can, you know, make more, but I'm gonna have to limit myself to strictly cash. I'm gonna have to go off a smaller share size. So this one has no resumption yet. DWAC, still no resumption either. DWAC W. This looks really nice for a curl actually. It just crossed the 1 minute MACD though. So we might see a little bit more of a pullback. We'll see. DATS just got halted. Oh man, I regret I regret selling PHUN, honestly. That's so unfortunate. If I had just held a little longer, I mean, I was already down way below my stop loss, but I was giving myself a dollar loss. I just want to take a $300 loss today. And like I said, I'm still surprised at the loss that I have, 200. I mean, that's really honestly nothing compared to what I've had previously. You know, $2,000 loss, you know, 800, 1,000, whatever. Those losses suck. And it was honestly, believe me, it was all with 300 shares. Like all my biggest losses were a minimum of 300 shares. I didn't even take 1,000 on them or anything above that. So it's just insane how I'm able to get those losses with 300 shares. Just my risk reward ratio at the time was just, or my risk management in general wasn't there. So really nasty. But I'm able to walk away, you know, with a fairly small loss, a relatively small loss. So I'm thankful for that as of right now, at least. I still want to take another trade. Like I said, my max loss today is going to be 300. So, you know, if I end up losing more, I end up losing more. TRKA is halted as well. Not sure what's going on with that one. SALM popping on the scans, getting halted as well right here. So much action today. DWAC still not resuming. I'm not really sure when this one's going to resume, if I'm being honest with you. Similar to GME. GME took a long time to resume sometimes. It's showing 175 here. That's super extended. That's insane. Let's see if it resumes here though. 5 more seconds. It also really sucks knowing that I could have gotten in here at 92. I bought, you know, basically maxed my account at 92. So not resuming here either. PHUN, see how long this one's gonna be halted. Similar to DWAC, this one's gonna be halted for a while, I'm sure. So I might have to just take this L. DATS resumptions at 48, but let's go to PHUN. This one's gonna resume here pretty soon, about another minute. CRTD. So it's not a massive drop. Now it's going back up. But like I said, I can't understand why I can't buy this stock. Shoot, PHUN. PHUN resuming in 30 seconds. Or just about. Oh man. I honestly don't even know what to say about this one. I'm so upset. That would have been 600 right here. If I actually would have held, that could have been 600. I could have even added maybe, but the risk of it dropping on me like that to all the way back to 9 was definitely possible, and I didn't want to hold this into a halt going down. So here's resumption on PHUN. Let's see if it's going to go into another halt. 16. It's so choppy though. This is why I sold on this stock, because it was so choppy. There's so much volume in this one. I couldn't tell what was going on. I just seen 11 on the bid and I was like, nah, I gotta stop out. So look at that. Crazy, man. It's so choppy. CRTD is taking off as well. I would most likely just take the trade and then sell right there, because if this thing gets halted in like I don't know, if it gets halted for hours, one, I can't even be here for hours, but two, if that gets halted for hours and then just opens low or, you know, cuts in half, then there goes basically my entire account. So definitely risky trading this one. I'm not gonna take that risk. I honestly might as well just take this loss, if I'm being honest, because I don't know, I could have definitely taken a trade here at 14, but the potential of this thing just flopping, you know, it can happen at any time. I would like a pullback on it, but today's just not one of those pullback type of setup days. This one's just ride the momentum and, you know, go with the wave. Stupid Logitech, Jesus. DWAC 185 now. Should resume here in about another minute. Oh man, this sucks. And it's funny too, because when I was buying here, I knew like this is the time to buy. I had a huge feeling this is the time to buy, because it wasn't breaking lower and it was just holding its level. And then I was like, okay, we're gonna see, you know, a rip back to 96, and I was kind of expecting a rip to 96, maybe to 100, but then all of a sudden this huge surge in volume just came in and broke 100 like nothing. And now you see it, you know, when the market opens, and it's just surging here all the way to 130, and now it's showing 187 resumption right now. It's still going. So where this will actually resume, I have no idea, but we have 30 seconds or so just to find out. It's so disappointing as well. Extremely disappointing knowing that even yesterday on a stock that was going up like a lot, I finished down. Today, same thing. Finished down 200 on a stock that's moving up without me, you know. Just I don't know what to say. I definitely didn't manage my risk right, and I just, you know, did a YOLO trade, whatever. Definitely felt a lot of FOMO, and I was going to take another one here, but knowing what happened to me here, I hesitated. You know, this one would have definitely worked out a lot better than my original trade, but too volatile for me. And like I said, the level 2 is so choppy because there's so much volume in it. DWAC still hasn't resumed. I don't know. Jesus, GROM's in another halt. It just resumed here too. That sucks. To completely miss this one. False halt. I could have bought that false break there. I don't know. Right now I'm just hesitating on everything because it's so crazy today. I would like to get in here for the break of 8 on CRTD. I'm gonna buy in. Oh, I forgot I can't buy this one. I'm gonna buy in here at 73 for the break on the 10 minutes as well as the 5 minutes. So that would have worked out perfectly. Probably would have held for the break of 8 most likely. but can't take the trade. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going on. That actually really sucks. There's 88, 90. So going for the break at 8 on this one definitely would have worked out so far. Big seller at 8, taking out like nothing. So this trade would have been perfect. 73 all the way to 830 now. Still would have probably held most likely. 40 now. So this would have made back all my loss today. Now my charts aren't loading. Crazy. So whatever. Jesus. That would have made back my entire loss. This one trade would have made my entire loss back. I couldn't take it. I was rejected again. So I feel like my broker's limiting our accounts today or something. I'm not really sure why that is. I should be able to take this trade like nothing. There's a break in 9. Perfect entry here too. Perfect trade and everything. $773 all the way to $930 now. See if this gets in a halt at $943. Crazy, man. PHUN just resumed. So PHUN halted once again. CRTD is gonna get halted here. So really nice move on CRTD. Just oh man, that pisses me off. I'm just not filled. I think I'm gonna have to call it. So there's PHUN finally dropping. Yikes. So that's what I was afraid of. Here's another similar drop on CRTD. Massive drop here. I can only imagine what DWAC is going to look like when it opens. Crazy. That massive sell off in one candle. Jesus. I gotta say, guys, honestly, I'm lucky to walk away with just a $200 loss. There's so many people trading today that I'd imagine there's huge losses in some accounts right now. Really unfortunate, but you know, it happens, especially when you can't manage your risk right like me. So CRTD, nice bounce off of the VWAP there, basically 720 all the way back to 820. God, Jesus, man, it really sucks that I didn't get filled in this position at all. I don't even know what to say. Like, at least I have it recorded that I tried. You know, PHUN just obviously didn't work my way. I mean, it went in my direction, right? But towards the end of the candle, I sold out too soon. I felt I sold out at a good price though, because 11. If I saw that break of 11 and then a break on the 1 minute, I was done. I felt like this was going to drop to 9 and that's it for my account. So not for my account really, but would have definitely walked away with like a $700 loss if I didn't happen to stop out. So happy to walk away with just a $200 loss, but really nice bounce here on CRTD all the way back up to 9. Really want to see what DWAC is going to do, because that's really scary. DWACU is still halted. It's showing a 210 resumption though for some reason. That'd actually be insane. If it's somehow reversed like that, forget about it. That'd be the most confusing thing I've ever seen for sure. So really nice bounce in CRTD here. Back to 950 and then all the way back down to 830. CTIB is also climbing here. Not sure what's going on with this one. I should be able to buy this stock. Like, there shouldn't be any reason I couldn't buy this one. If I can't buy this one, I'm just for sure done for today. But I don't know. I'm really gonna have to talk to my broker, I guess, to see what's going on. Why is my account restricted? This one's also getting close to its halt level here. See what PHUN's gonna do. It should resume here at 9:59, 33 seconds. So we got a whole nother minute and a half. CRTD, let's go back to this one. Looks like it's gonna break lower here pretty soon. 5-minute doesn't look bad though. 10-minute also doesn't look so bad. It's just so embarrassing, honestly. Like, so embarrassing that I'm losing today. Last time this happened, I remember I was trading Pixie when it was really whippy. Everything was going crazy. I think it was last summer. That's where I had my $1,000 days, whatever. Like, you know, I made 800 this day, 500 this day, 400, 1,000, whatever. And it was just non-stop winners left and right. I had like a 20-something or a whole month streak of, you know, not taking a loss. But then all of a sudden, when the market started readjusting itself or, you know, changing direction, that's when I started taking big losses. Where I hit my first major loss of $2,000. So I don't know. And now fast forward a year later, here I am trading, you know, in a similar market to that one, and I'm taking a fat loss here of 200 on my small account. I don't know. It really sucks I wasn't filled. I definitely could have made it all back here. PHUN, if I would have held a little longer, you know, definitely would have worked out in my favor. Even if I held into this halt and sold in the next one or held in the next one, who knows? You know, I don't know what I would have done. Most likely I would have sold at the open on this one at 15. Felt even more FOMO trying to take another trade here to 25, but I don't know. Knowing I wasn't filled on DWAC here at 92 either, that also really sucks. I mean, I put my orders out. I guess it was just so congested in the application or whatever that it just wasn't filled. It just skipped my order, and right at market open, it just said order was canceled like immediately. So I mean, I didn't even cancel it, but not much I can do there either. So similar to GME, I was taking a trade on that one early in its early stages. Wasn't filled either. Tried to take a trade at around 300 for the ride to 400. Wasn't filled again. And I don't know. Let's see if GME is actually moving though. I'm surprised it's not. I would think that people would go back to some of these stocks like GME or AME or AMC just to see what they're doing. But these are actually just fading. That kind of sucks. DWAC. But I can understand because people are, I mean, they could be taking profits from those if they're still in them and then just dumping them in this one. This is a similar setup. So there's Resumption immediately in a halt down. Wow, I caught that right on time. Totally by accident. So nice. It actually resumed that high. 175 was Resumption. Now it's getting halted going down. Kind of scared as to where this one's going to resume though. If it resumes at like 130 here, that's going to be pretty crazy. Then again, if it resumes at that level, either way, even if it resumes anywhere in between, basically everybody who got in within this range, I mean, they're still making bank. So can't feel too bad. Pretty sure people were just taking profits there. I don't think anybody actually took an entry position. If they did, then Jesus. PHUN. See, this one's gonna resume here. It didn't resume at 59, so we're gonna have to see this resume over here at 10:04 and 33 seconds. I'm honestly gonna have to end the stream here though because I'm already gonna have to go. But I mean, that's just what it is, guys. A $200 loss today. I'm gonna take it. I wanted to try and trade something, just get a little risky here, have a little fun. That's what it's all about. You know, learn to manage risk. For sure, I didn't manage that today at all. I knew what I was doing. I knew I wasn't gonna really care that much. I didn't want to take a huge loss. Like $1,000 for sure would have been, you know, a big hit on the account, but I was willing to take at least a $300 loss today, just, you know, trying it out, risking a little bit to see if I can make potentially twice that or more. I don't know, just didn't work out in the way I wanted it to. I was filled at 11.75 apparently, sold at 11.02, 73-cent loss on PHUN. I honestly thought it was gonna take off immediately as soon as I'd seen it kind of holding this level here at 11.75 or 12. I bought the dip. I think it resumed at, let me see, resumed at 12.59. Actually no, 11.20. Resumed at 11.20. Dropped there. I didn't look at the ask, or I didn't look at the spreads, and then next thing you know, I bought in. Spreads were huge. 11.75 is where I was filled. I didn't even realize that until I actually looked at the ask and realized I was down 20 cents immediately because I'd seen 11.50 on the ask. I was like, shoot. Once I seen this drop back to 11, I really got nervous, so I stopped out. And then it kind of hovered around 11 for a little bit, 11.50, and then next thing you know, it's at 12 in the last couple seconds of the candle. Right after that, this next candle, you know, same thing, tanks to 11 and then just rips through 12 all the way to 14. Halts, gets, I guess, halts and then resumes. Another halts, same setup, same situation, but I don't know. Really crappy to know I'm down on a day in which everybody's most likely up. A lot of people are going to be up today, but you know, that's how it works sometimes. So I'm gonna see what happens here on resumption. I'm kind of curious what PHUN's gonna do, and after this, I'm just gonna take off and upload this. It's gonna be a little bit before I upload it though, just because I have to edit some stuff out. Obviously, there's like my account information showing, so kind of gotta edit that out. That's all right though. Like I said, I'm really fortunate to have walked away today with a $200 loss. It could have been a lot worse for sure. I know there's a lot of people right now taking L's as well, so I'm not alone in this, but just sucks. I also want to say thank you to all of you on YouTube that have subscribed to my channel just yesterday or just recently or in general. I really do appreciate it. I think last night I climbed like 6 subscribers. I know with this whole news thing, it's not normal for my account to actually hit, you know, anything above really 30 views on average. But yesterday I actually hit 55, and I was extremely surprised to see that. I woke up at 4 in the morning today. I was, you know, freaking out. So it was really awesome to see. I really appreciate you guys showing your support on my channel, and I really want to say thank you and that I appreciate all that. So that being said, no resumption here on PHUN. I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Let's check out SALM. This one's popping up real quick. DWAC, Halted going down. I'll go ahead and see about updating it on my social media, and let's see what next week has for us.